Hey, what's up? My name is Jam. Welcome to this week's review of The Real Housewives of Nairobi. This is season 2, episode 2. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, support a bitch.
Support me, bitch!
The episode started with Vera. So Vera has just landed. She was in America for like a month. She's single, or rather she's dating but not committed. That's what she says. So she's single, dating, not committed, whatever Vera is doing. She's shocked that the paparazzi are there. She's shocked, and she's the one who called them. One thing about Vera, she knows she called them there. She knows she knows that we know she called them there, but she doesn't care. As long as it trends, as long as it's a topic, to be honest, Vera does not care. And that's why I said I don't think we'll ever see an authentic Vera on this show. The next scene was Mine and her family. So it was Mine, Simone, her daughter, and Charles, her husband. They were getting ready. They were having breakfast and getting ready for Simone to go to school. Last season, because Mine did say Charles has another child. And I remember seeing the girl, or maybe I'm wrong, but I remember seeing the other child. So does the girl stay with them? Or maybe this was one of those instances the girl was with the mother. I don't know, most probably, maybe. Dr. C is getting her teeth done. She says that she loves to laugh, but she hates when she's laughing. She has to cover her mouth. So she wants to get her teeth done. Good for you, Dr. C. Farah is at the gym. Farah really looks good for her age. Not even for her age. Farah just looks good. Bodybuilding is not for everybody, but yes, Farah does look good. So Vera gets home from the airport, and she's met with her mom and her son. Her son is also cute. When I tell you, when they went to sit down, then it was Vera, her mom, and her brother Josh. That conversation was very awkward. It's like the mother did not want to be there. Josh is just like, okay. Josh was silent the whole time. He was just eating. So Vera is the one talking, but you could just tell it was just cringe and awkward. And the mom was like looking at the cameras. It's like she wasn't prepped properly. Apparently, when Vera told her mom, listen, I have to go see the lawyers, and the mom is like, why are you going to see the lawyers? She didn't know. Apparently the mother didn't know that she was married. So this is what I'm saying, we're never gonna get any authentic or the real Vera, because you can't tell me the whole of last season you kept saying I'm married. You came with a marriage certificate to the reunion, and your mother didn't know you got married. Make it make sense. Anyway, she says she's going to look for a lawyer. She wants to divorce Brown Mauzo. Mine and Zena, they meet up. So Mine went to Zena's Zella Aesthetics. Basically, they want to talk about the Dr. C event and how Dr. C was acting towards Zena. Like I said, Dr. C was drunk already. I think she was drinking the whole day. By the time it was night, she was gone. Dr. C was gone. Because you can't tell me, she kept saying, what's your claim to fame? What's your claim to fame? You're at my table. That she was sober. She was not sober. I don't think it was that serious, because now Zena is taking it like it was a personal jab. Unless something else happened, Zena is taking this really, really hard. Because you're in your confessionals, shading her Jane, shading the woman, like you're taking this really, really hard. Mine, I get it. Mine has problems with Dr. C, so I get Mine being shady, or Mine just trying to cause a rift. But I would say this: last season, Mine, you were happy when Dr. C, when you met Dr. C, and you were like, Dr. C did not listen to the other ladies, she just gave you a chance. But you now, when you're talking to Zena, you're kind of shading Dr. Z. So Zena is also going by what you're telling her about Dr. C. So I think automatically, Zena already has this image of Dr. C. So regardless, Zena doesn't like Dr. C already. Anyway, they talked about it. Zena's still pissed off about it. Mine was like, can I be the mediator? Zena's like, I'm cool with it. Zena says that she has a cultural event coming up, so she invites Mine. And you can tell Mine was already pregnant there also. Vera and Dr. C, they meet up. Vera was looking really, even in her confessionals, Vera looks really, really nice. Susan is the one who used to give Vera a run for her money when it comes to fashion and style. Right now, I'm waiting to see Zena. I haven't seen anything yet. But Susan had amazing style. Vera also has amazing style. I don't think there's anybody else who has amazing style like Vera. Okay, right now on that show, I think Vera is number one. So Vera looked nice in her confessionals, and then Vera looked really nice when she was meeting Dr. C. That dress was beautiful. She came before Dr. C. She was living like, oh, I'm now on American time, you know. She's been in America, so she has to remind you. Dr. C came in later, and Dr. C was looking cute also with her dress and her bald head. Dr. C was looking nice. I liked Dr. C. Actually, this whole episode, except the cultural dress thingy, Dr. C was looking really nice. Dr. C started with, oh, do you know Mine is expecting? And Vera's like, expecting what? Vera acted like she didn't know. Vera already knew that Mine was pregnant. That's her bestie on the show, or rather, maybe outside the show. So Vera already knew that Mine was pregnant. Dr. C, you have to learn to keep your mouth shut. You have to learn to keep your mouth shut. Because as Vera has already showed you, you and her are not cool like that. Like, you guys can kiki and whatever, but if you tell her something, she will go and talk about it. But also Dr. C said that if you tell her something, make sure you can say it in front of the person, because she'll tell. And anything she says, she'll also say it in front of the person. That's Dr. C. Anaudaku anaombea lakini pia atajisema. So that is Dr. C. They talk about Zena. Just a little bit. They didn't show us the whole clip, but clearly later on we see that they did talk a lot about Zena. They also talk about Farah. Vera says that she does know Farah. She has seen Farah in passing, and they showed her later on that Farah was at last season Susan's event, the first one, where Mine and Michelle and Salami had a beef. Farah was at that event. But yeah, so they talk about that, and then Vera's like, who's your father? Because my mom thinks that we're related. And Dr. C made a nice joke, just a cute joke, like, I don't have an ass. Well, she didn't say ass, but she was like, I'm tricky. And Vera's like, this, how are we related? Dr. C and Vera left that place happy, laughing, saying nice things about each other. They were like, yes, I love you, Dr. C. I love the bond that we have. I love the friendship that we have. So fast forward to when Vera is throwing Dr. C under the bus. I do not understand. But again, I don't think to Vera, Dr. C is someone she can confide in. Because we have seen, if you tell Dr. C something, she will spill it as soon as you guys break up. Like she did with Sonal. Giving the Sonal record the recording to Mine. So I don't think I would also want a friend like Dr. C. Zena and Farah. So Farah invited Zena, go take a walk at Karura Forest. Basically, they also talk about the events. Again, Zena, it wasn't that serious. Zena is still pissed about the claim to fame thing. Farah says, oh, maybe he's just jealous about your bills. No, Farah is just making light of it because it wasn't really that serious. And then they talk about the incident between Mine and Lisa. Zena says that she understands Mine because Mine has been irritable. Mine has been hormonal. And then Farah says, oh, is she pregnant? And then Zena says, I didn't say that. So Zena also knows that Mine is already all the ladies knew that Mine was already pregnant. And I'm going to get to Mine later on in a few minutes. All the ladies already knew Mine was already pregnant, because even in episode 1 you could see Dr. C saying, oh, you know, kind of hinting that you're already pregnant. Zena saying that Farah is a gossip and asks a lot of questions. It's funny because you are the one who said Mine is hormonal, Mine is irritable, Mine, her feelings are all over. So you are the one who kind of went that direction. And even Farah saying that she wasn't drinking, and you saying, oh, she was drinking. Was she drinking while pregnant? But Farah wasn't being a gossip or asking so many questions. It's just you are the one who kind of went to that lane, and Farah just followed. Zena also invited Farah to her event. We're gonna see Farah at that event. Also, Mine and Charles. So Mine and Charles are building another house. So they went to see how the construction is going. Whatever Mine was wearing, it was showing her belly. So clearly we already know she's pregnant, right? She gets there. They have an argument. They have this fake argument. They're like, this house, we have to move it out. No, something about we're gonna spend a lot of money here so that we move in. And then Charles is like, we need an additional meaning a baby, before we move in. And so this is the fake argument I'm telling you about. So Mine gets mad, and Mine is like, I'm mad, because now you just want me to get pregnant fast and then we move in. As in, watching Mine, because I do watch the show that Mine is in, Single Kiasi, it's like I'm watching the same person. The way she acts on Single Kiasi is the way she's acting here. Like, she's just, I don't know if that's her or this is her acting. She walks off, comes back, she has a gift, and then she gives Charles. Charles is like, oh, you're mad at me, but you're still giving me a gift. Charles opens the gift. It's some baby shoes, and of course, oh, I'm pregnant. I'm tired of hiding it. I'm pregnant. Well, you're already showing. I'm pretty sure Charles knew. Now, this part of course is scripted, which is fine. I'm not really pissed off at that part, because I get you guys probably found out you were pregnant and then there were no cameras, and I guess you wanted to do it in front of the cameras for a storyline. Fine. What I'm like about is last episode, you guys started saying, oh, are the IVF results back? So that means there was nothing like IVF going on. That was just a storyline. So that was a whole lie. That was a whole lie. So I'm like, why? You could have just gone with you're pregnant, it's fine. This story, IVF and whatever, it was just fake and a lie. Mine was pissed off because Charles didn't give the reaction that she wanted. Well, Charles didn't give the reaction because he already knew. He won't put up a front the way you do. Oh my God, oh my... He will not. He already knew we were pregnant. So he's just doing this for the cameras. Okay, I'm here. That. Vera comes. So Mine said that she hasn't told anybody she's building a house, and she knows Vera will not go and tell her mom or anything like that. So smart that you haven't told anybody. It's smart, you know. These days, people are jealous, and people act like your friend. So it's smart that she's not telling anybody. It's cool. But now we've kind of seen it. I don't know if you're finished. We've already seen it, so everybody knows that you're building a house. Vera comes. Of course, they talk about her being in America. They keep showing us photos of her half ass naked in America. And then Vera asked her, listen, Dr. C said you're pregnant. Are you expecting? And then she's like, yes, I'm pregnant. Like I said, Vera already knew. Like, this whole scene, everything was just, they had already talked about it. It was so scripted. Nothing was like, you know, authentic. I don't think we'll ever see Vera being authentic. I don't think so. I really do not think so. Mine acts too much. Even if she has something real or raw, she acts a lot. So you can't even tell what's authentic or not. And I hate that we're not seeing more of Farah. I'm not getting a lot of Farah. I hate that. Dr. C and Zena, they meet up at an art gallery. Again, Zena has issues with her claim to fame and my table. And you know, Dr. C was like basically telling her, listen, I asked you that just cause maybe it came out wrong. And Dr. C was like, I'm glad you corrected me. And your rebuttal was so nice. We'll discuss that at my table. Even Dr. C was telling her that rebuttal was amazing. At your table. We'll discuss that at your table. You corrected me very well. So why is it a big issue? Even Dr. C is like, why are you making it such a big deal? Like, I just said something small, but you're making it to be such a big deal. Like, I liked your events, but the way you talked to me, I didn't like it. Anyway, when they left there, they were cool. And Dr. C looked really nice in that black dress. She did. When they left there, they were cool. Even what's her name, Zena said that she loves Dr. C. Dr. C is there. Oh, I'm gonna mentor you. I think Dr. C, you should stop saying that you're gonna mentor people. I don't think you're a good mentee, but you should stop saying that. You should really stop saying that. Vera meets up with her divorce lawyer. Okay, Vera. Okay, so she wants to divorce Brown, and she said that she wants full custody of the kids. She doesn't need child support. Well, you're richer than Brown, so you are richer than him, so you don't need. And he doesn't even pay child support for the other child, allegedly. So it's okay. You do you. The day of the event was Swahili themed, Zena's event, right? So Swahili themed. And she also said that it's also so her mom's death anniversary, and it's also her birthday month. So she's doing this for all that, because of all that also. She invited all the ladies. So first one to come was Dr. C, not wearing anything to do with the culture, even her culture. She could have done something like a luya something, but she didn't do it. Nothing. She just came there with a crochet dress and a bald head. And then Farah came in next. Farah was wearing her Indian culture, looked cute. When they sat down, Farah and Dr. C like, ugh, I think they had waited for a minute. Oh, Zena first came in. Zena looks amazing. Zena looks, she had this Vera, and then she had this face chain, whatever they're called. But Zena looks really, Zena is really naturally beautiful. Zena is just naturally beautiful. They sat down, and then Zena left. When Zena left, Farah and Dr. C talked for a minute, and then Hussein came. Remember, Hussein was in episode 1, and Hussein was also very close. He is very close to Sonal. Because we remember at the reunion, Hussein was the one who picked up the dress that Dr. C gave back to Sonal. So Hussein came, and Hussein came with Farah. So Dr. C was like, Hussein, you're here with Farah. I'm not shocked, but I'm just like, what? Farah, you stealing all my men? So apparently Farah stole Nathan, and now Farah stolen Hussein. Farah says that you didn't give him a contract. I did. I gave him a contract. So you snooze, you lose. So apparently Hussein is now Farah's PA. Anyway, that happened, and then they're waiting for the other ladies, who Mine and Vera, who are 3 hours late. Listen, 10 minutes is fine, 20 minutes is fine, 30 minutes is fine. An hour we are pushing it, but 3 hours late, like, that's so inconsiderate. 3 hours late is inconsiderate. Anyway, Vera and Mine, they show us Mine and Vera were getting dressed up and getting their hair done. And then they walked in together. Mine was wearing a black dress. The sleeves were the Kenyan flag. And then Vera was looking really beautiful. Like I said, Vera's fashion, top notch. Mine says she's the queen of Kenya. Vera says she's the queen of Africa. Hey, you have to hype yourself up. You have to hype yourself up in this world. They come in. What's her name? Dr. C. The emperor, the conqueror, the lion is here. That was our entrance when it came to Vera. You know Dr. C. I think Dr. C does like Vera, but like I said, Vera doesn't think you're a friend like that. So Dr. C, you have to keep your mouth shut when you're next to Vera. They come and they sit down. Zena realized that she doesn't have an MC. So who's gonna be the MC? Hussein is gonna be the MC. So Hussein of course tells us that the dancers want to dance. They show us that, and then it's time for them to go eat. They go pick up the food. It looks really nice. Sat down, ate, and then they started talking. No, first Hussein called was it Vera and Dr. C to go get henna. So Vera decided, I'm not getting henna because the dress that she was wearing, like, she was all covered up, so she didn't see the need of getting the henna. And Dr. C got henna on her head. It looks really beautiful, actually, and it didn't even take long. They went back, and then of course Zena started talking about her mother. She got emotional. What happened next? Oh, Hussein came, and then he was like, so Hussein did start the mess. Hussein came and was like, Vera, Mine, and Dr. C, can you just tell us what you like about each other? Where was I? My train of thought, come back. Mine said Vera is someone who has a good heart and all this. And then when she got to Dr. C, she was like, Dr. C has a big mouth. And Dr. C is like, yes, I do. If you tell me something, I'm going to repeat it. Don't think you'll tell me anything and I'll keep quiet. Vera chimes in, and Vera says, oh, by the way, you did call Zena a mistress, and Zena is already pissed off and like, why are you calling me a mistress? And Dr. C I'm like, I said what I said. Yeah, you are a mistress. I've heard that you're a mistress. Are you a mistress or not? Zena is pissed. And then Dr. C is like, oh, Vera, you're a good emissary. I've used you guys twice. Anything I've told you, you've made sure that it came to the front. Vera and Mine said, you didn't use us. We came to your house, got you drunk, and you gave us the information about Sonal. So you never used us. So clearly, Vera and Mine knew this story. They got Dr. C drunk. Dr. C started talking, and Dr. C ended up giving them the audio, and they decided to use the audio. Now, Mine again standing up, taking tissue, throwing the tissue at Dr. C. Personal space. If Dr. C does something to you, you're going to cry, oh, I'm pregnant. But you're the one who got out of your seat to throw a tissue at Dr. C. Although I don't think a tissue is a big deal, but I'm just saying, if she reacted differently, then you'd say, oh my God, I'm pregnant. Dr. C keeps calling Zena mistress. Zena is already pissed. Zena stands up and she decides to go sit somewhere else, because I think Zena would have hit her or something. So Zena decided to go sit somewhere else. Vera and Mine are there insulting Dr. C. Dr. C is trying her hardest because they were eating her up. Zena is like, you are the oldest one here, but you act like a child. And she's like, I'm young at heart. Dr. C is like, I'm young at heart. Zena is like, you're an antique. It got so bad, Zena was like, please leave. Dr. C saying she's not leaving. It took Farah to take Dr. C out of the equation. When Dr. C got out, Hussein sat down, and Vera and Mine are telling Hussein, do you know that Dr. C called Sonal's ex-husband and then tells them about the whole escort thingy, and Hussein is disgusted. Now, Hussein going up to Dr. C and said, what is this I'm hearing about you calling Sonal's ex-husband? And Dr. C is like, I didn't do that. But he doesn't want to listen. He's already heated up. He wanted a moment. His 5 minutes of fame. Because I don't like how he was just charging at Dr. C. It got to a point even Farah is telling him, you're out of line. Dr. C had to push him. You are a man coming at Dr. C like that. I don't have a problem with the man and the woman arguing verbally, but if you come to a point it's like you want to charge, you actually charging at Dr. C. Dr. C has to push you so that you just get out of her space. Hussein was doing too much, to be honest. Hussein was doing too much. Sonal actually tweeted and said that nobody has ever called her family, so Vera and Mine lied about that. Dr. C has never called Sonal's ex-husband or anybody in Sonal's close circle. So Vera and Mine lied about that. The event, of course, ended up just like shitty. But Hussein was doing too much. Of course, Vera and Mine had to cause some trouble. Farah and Dr. C, when they were talking outside, Dr. C was saying, I know the husband, I know who Zena is sleeping with, and all this. Well, first of all, Zena says she doesn't have a problem being the second wife. Zena doesn't have a problem. She said that last episode. So she's probably not a mistress, but maybe she's a second wife. I loved when Dr. C said even the queen right now, Camilla, used to be a mistress. So why are you pissed? So I guess she is a mistress, but maybe she doesn't want to be called a mistress. Maybe she wants to be called a second wife. But that was this week's episode. It was cute. It was a cute episode. I liked the episode. I did. The thing is, I know I'm not going to see anything authentic with those two ladies, so it's fine. Whatever I'm watching them, I just know the scene is fake. The scene is fake. They've probably written their reads and things like, unless they're caught off guard, I just know their scene is fake. Yeah, that was this week's review. We'll see you guys later. Bye bye.